What is up, my tubers? Welcome back to another Sealed here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your magic card needs. We got some more Lost Caverns of Ixalan as part of the early access event. So when this video goes up, it will still not be available to the general public. Again, this is a special account, special server. As of today, let's see, this is November 9th. So the full set doesn't come out online for everybody until November 14th. So I'm trying to front load a bunch of content here. And what better way than to get some more sealed content in prep for pre-releases and whatnot. I've got 4 or 5 sealed under my belt now. I've got a decent idea of things to do. It's been a fun format so far. Let's see what kind of things we opened. Quintorius canned. Planeswalkers are pretty good. I have played against this, and it was quite nice. The uptick of just immediately making a 3-2, you can't really go wrong with that. Planeswalkers that protect themselves with an uptick are just fantastic. -3, Discover 4, which has synergy with, of course, the static ability. So you get to drain your opponent for 2 life, in addition to just cascading of sorts into a 4 mana or less spell. And then exile any number of target cards from your graveyard. Add a red for each card exiled. You may play those cards this turn. Well, that's pretty damn strong if you can do that, because not only are you going to get to cast a bunch of cards with a bunch of excess mana, remember, every one of those cards that you're casting are from exile. You're draining too. I think the Tarian Soul Cleaver here is kind of bad. A lot of times, these type of equipment, we've seen them before. If it put counters on itself and the creature got bigger based on the counters on the Soul Cleaver, that would probably be okay. But I have not been impressed by this card. That being said, I've never seen the card in play, but reading it, I am not impressed by the card. I don't think it is very good. Pugnacious Hammerskull, 3 mana 6/6. Whenever it attacks while you don't control another dinosaur, put a stun counter on it. Okay. So, I mean, it can only attack really like every other turn, but 3 mana 6/6, and that's if you don't control another dinosaur. If you do control another dinosaur, this thing just wrecks face. That's actually pretty nice. Oger Kaslam. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm butchering it, I'm sure. 5 mana 6/5 God with Trample. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, reveal that many cards from the top of your library. You may put a creature card and or a land from among them onto the battlefield, put the rest on the bottom of the in your random order. When it dies, you return it flipped. Okay, that card is just a bomb. Very good. This one's a reprint, The Growing Rights of Itlamok. I don't think the card is particularly good, but we might end up playing it. And then Abuelo Ancestral Echo. It's a 3 mana 2/2 flying ward 2. Exile another target creature or artifact you control. Return to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. That's pretty nice. Just a repeatable flicker effect on a 2/2 flying ward 2 creature. Okay. Couple of good green cards, couple of good white cards. I've said this the last few videos I've been uploading. I am not interested in building the perfect deck. I'm not interested in spending 30 minutes trying to build the best sealed pool I've ever seen. What I'm going to do is just kind of latch on to an overall idea and just build the deck and get to the games. I think for this especially is a good way to do it. Ooh, I see Double Poison Dart Frog. Love this card. It's a mana dork that has reach and can gain Death Touch, so relevant at all points of the game. I'm probably just going to be forcing some amount of green because we have a couple of good green cards we saw initially. Maybe we go green splashing Quintorius. There is somewhat of a cave theme in this format. It's not very good, and it's going to be really hard to pull off in sealed especially, but it is something to note. Let's see, we have a couple of buried treasures for some fixing and late game value from the graveyard. Whenever this attacks, you make a treasure. It's a 3 mana 3/3 crew 1. Okay, that's not bad. Fixing again. Another piece of fixing. All right, so we do have some good fixing in our colorless cards. Let's see about our red and white to pair with the the green that we're presumably going here. So there is a pretty big theme of artifacts in the format, and from what I've had so far, it's been really, really nice. Craft is a big mechanic in the format as well to go along with the artifacts/creatures. You can read what craft does. It's kind of nice, right? You have a front side ability or effect, and then later on it turns into another ability or effect. So kind of good there. I don't know. There's a bunch of cheap creatures like this, like a 1-mana 1/1 Flying Vigilance. When it dies, target creature you control explores. That's just a really good 1-drop. Like, what the heck? I don't know what this is. 3/1 for 3 with flash. When it enters the battlefield, return up to one other target permanent you control to its owner's hand. It's good value, protection and stuff. But I think we're going to be going green, red, maybe splashing the white. We have 4 of these Vetoes Inquisitors. Not too good. Oh, we do have double Chupacabra. Oh, shoot, I have double Bitter Triumph, too. Okay, huh. So black actually has a lot of removal. 3 Greedy Freebooters. Is this card good? When it dies, scry 1, make a treasure. I guess it's good with the Inquisitors. When it ETBs, target creature and opponent controls gets -X/-X, where X is the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. I guess I should take a look at my red first and see if it's actually worth playing with the green. The owner of target artifact or creature with mana value 1 or greater shuffles into the library, then that player discovers X, where X is its mana value. Oh, weird. That's kind of neat. Whenever this attacks while you control 2 or more artifacts, it gets +2/+1. That can be really aggressive. Whenever you discover again for the same value. This ability triggers only once each turn. That's kind of neat. All right, anyways, let's get the green in there. So double Poison Dart Frog. This is a great 2-drop. It's just a 2-mana 2/2, but then late game it turns lands into big threats. Reveal the top 4 of your library. You may put a creature and or land from among them into your hand. Put the rest in your graveyard. That's really good with Descend synergies. Don't know if we're going to have too many of those. Let's see, we wanted to play Quintorius. Get some more of this fixing in here. Get one more artifact fixer. I don't know if we'll run the buried treasures, but we might. I'm guessing we're probably supposed to just go with some of the cool red stuff and just go like red-green dinosaur beats splashing for Quintorius. Let's just do that. Red-green dinosaur beats splashing Quintorius looks great. I think I'm going to try this card. Zoyowa's Justice. You can do it to your own creatures, too. Save them from a removal spell, and then kind of get a little bit of value after the fact. Seems like it could be okay. Notably, there are a bunch of land cyclers, one for each color in this format. They are all fantastic, as they are late-game threats or early-game fixing. So we have both one of the mountain cyclers and the forest cycler here. Very nice. Any white removal we want to splash for? I don't think so. Debating if I want to run this Sunbird Standard. It's a really weird card. It's a 3-mana rock that eventually you can craft. And usually it's not going to be much bigger than a 2/2 or a 3/3. But it's a Flying Vigilance Haster. And it can still add mana. It's really strange. Wouldn't be surprised if a combat trick's worthwhile. Looks like I just need some more creatures to fill up the deck, though. Like, we only have 11 creatures here. I wonder if these Hotfoot Gnomes are worthwhile. 3/1 haste, another target creature gains haste until end of turn. I don't have much Discover, do I? I guess we have the 2 treasures. We have the Justice. Let's explore. Discover. Okay, maybe we try this Curator of Sun's Creation. Like, if it works, it does a lot of good stuff. We will get some fixing, thankfully. So just looking for one more playable. Maybe this is okay. A 1-mana 1/1 that it's kind of a mana sink if you have nothing better to do. Pay 3 and explores. We get 2 of these hidden nurseries as well. Oh, we get 2 hidden nurseries. Oh, actually, no. This curator is going to be really good in our deck. We have like almost 10 discover effects. That's actually kind of crazy. Hell, we could even play this if we want to for an extra discover effect, but I don't think that is worth playing so much. I might just run that 2/2 in the deck. Or do I want to run the mana sink? Maybe I want to run the mana sink instead. Yeah, let's run the mana sink instead of the 2/2 for 2. All right, add the 2 nurseries. Remember, there's one of these in each color as well, so they're always just great if you can. We will run the Promising Vein and the Captivating Cave. So 1 plains, that's a necessary. 7 mountains, 7 green sources. Looks pretty good to me. All right, again, let's just get to the matches. I don't need to dilly-dally and try to build the perfect deck. I've done pretty well so far in these early access sealeds. Hopefully we get to do some cool things. We are on the draw, and our hand's good. We've got a turn 2 Poison Dart Frog, a little bit of early interaction with the Idol of the Deep King, and then some decent top-end cards. Ooh, that's, yeah, there we go. The Chasm, Deepest Growth now. And another Poison Dart Frog. Awesome. Alright, black-white from the opponent. They're running the Cavernous Maw. Becomes a 3/3 until end of turn. It's still a cave land. Activate only if the number of other caves you control plus the number of cave cards in your graveyard is 3 or greater. So, are they saying that they're running that many caves in their deck? I guess they are. We're really hoping they don't have the -2/-2 to all creatures card. Okay, maybe they kept a really bad hand. Let's just get this thing online. I don't know if there's a Wrath in the format. I'm not playing around it if it is. Good game, they say. You may put a creature card and or land from among them onto the battlefield. Aw, we lost our Quintorius and we didn't hit a creature. What is going on over there? Join the dead. So when it dies, return to the battlefield tapped and transformed. Okay. And then transform it, activate only if you control 10 or more permanents and only as a, so I can just re-transform it immediately. And I'm making a land a 7/7 here? Well, I guess it helps when the opponent does nothing. I'll try to do my best on hovering over the cards, but that was really a non-game as we played some crazy cards and our opponent really just did nothing over there, so. Okay, we'll be on the play again, or this time. We have the Seeker, we have a Frog, we have a little bit of removal, a top end or Forest Cycler. This is great. I'm gonna go ahead and not play the tap land turn 1, because we have the Frog turn 2, and then tap land turn 3 should be fine. Dude, this Frog slaps. 2 mana 1/1 reach, add any color, and it can gain Death Touch. Love it. Glimpse the Core. Search your library for a basic forest, put on the battlefield tapped, then shuffle or return a cave from your graveyard to the battlefield. Sure. So let's just go land here and explore him. I'm going to bin that. I think we're looking for land. Plus we have Walk with Ancestors to return it for value. Seven mana 3/3. Sorry, 7 mana 5/5 with a 3/3. And then you can Forest Cycle it. So yeah, all the land cyclers are just really good. Hutley, Poet of Unity. 3 mana, 2/3. ETB, search your library for a basic land, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. Exile it, then return her to the battlefield transformed under her owner's control. Oh, that card's insane. Oh, that card's really insane. We need to kill that right now. Conveniently, this still does 3 damage. Missed a land drop, but we do have a couple of ways to add mana still. Defossilize to get it back. 5 mana, return a creature from your graveyard to the battlefield, and then double explore. We are in bad shape. This only returns permanents. Sheesh. Well, we're gonna lose to a crazy bomb. Create 2 3/3s. Roar of the Fifth People gains creatures you control have Ad Naya. Search your library for a dinosaur, reveal it, put it in your hand. Dinosaurs you control gain double strike and trample until end of turn. That card is kind of absurd. Speaking of, okay. That was a good draw. Now, I'm still in rough shape as the opponent has access to 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. Huatley, Poet of Unity. Man, what a card. This is going to be one that ends a lot of games of Limited, huh? Alright, 3 mana, 3/3 that gains 3 if you have a dino, or you reveal it. So there was no need to reveal that. I think a lot of people are going to make that mistake early on. Because if you do, or if you control another dino, you gain 3. There's no reason to reveal, right? So they still have access to 6 mana here. They're just going to play out the rampaging. They should multi-block this. If they don't, okay, we get a lot of value here. Nice. We hit the land and a 6/6 dino. Okay, I mean... So now they get to search their library for a dino, put it into their hand. I guess we can still win this. We have a lot of pressure coming next turn. What did they grab? Oh, they have their own Pugnacious. 3 mana, 6/6. What a card. Oh, they have Aclazotz! 4/4 flying lifelink. Whenever it attacks, each opponent discards a card. For each opponent who can't, you draw a card. Whenever opponent discards a land, you make a 1/1 bat. When it dies, return it. Yeah. Jeez. Alright, so what can I do here? Because next turn, dinosaurs you control gain double strike and trample. And they're effectively at 13 because the lifelink on the Aclazotz. I guess let's discover 4 and hope to hit something. Yeah, not good enough here. Well, I do need to make some aggressive attacks, I think. Yeah, I just attacked a 5/5 into a 6/6, no big deal. Don't mind me. We need to make them think I could have something, I guess. Oh, they have a trick? They don't have a trick. Wait, what? What just happened here? Whenever you discover, discover again for same value. I'm 1 mana short of discovering again, aren't I? Wow, they played it really risky. And we cannot punish them. Okay. Well, I'm very likely dead here. Maybe if I hadn't chump attacked with my 5/5, but even still. That card is nutty. Alright. Full on attack. I don't have reach, do I? I do. Okay, so Poison Dart Frog can block Aclazotz. Can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures there. This is a 6/6. These are all double strike trampling. It's insane. Like, how much damage is this? 6, 11, 7. That's 34 damage. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Well, I guess I don't technically die. Alright, you figured it out. I think I made okay blocks. I mean, they have 5 cards in their hand. You have to assume something's going to go wrong. Oh? Well, I didn't die. From combat, anyways. Three cards left. Oh! Is that desperation? Sack a creature, draw 2, and get a map? Maybe they just assumed I was dead. Okay. Pass. I guess I just pump up my big creature here, the Trampler, and go for it. Oh my god. Woo! That is insane. Can't believe we won that game. That's nuts. That mythic we have, that 6/5 that whenever it deals damage, you get to put a creature and a land onto the battlefield is absolutely stupid. Oh my lord. Okay, we got a Quintorius in hand, and we have a poisonous dart or a poison dart frog to potentially play it on turn 4. This hand looks good. Dino-Tomaton, 4 mana, 4/3 menace, ETB, target creature you control gains menace. It's a dinosaur gnome. That is a very strange creature type. Alright, go little froggy. Frog is so good. Synapse Necromage. 3 mana, 3/1 when it dies. Make 2 1/1 fungus tokens that can't block. That's whatever. Ooh, they're swamp cycling this turn. If we get to resolve Quintorius next turn with them not developing out another spell or creature, we are going to be really happy. Alright, let's go for it. +1 of making a 3/2 is so good. Booyah, baby. What a card. Lodestone Needle. 2 mana, ETB, tap up to 1 target artifact or creature and put 2 stun counters on it. Okay. Then it flips when you craft an artifact. 1 mana, tap, target creature you control explores. That's really good. Tap 1 and tap it just to explore once a turn. Oh, Zoetic Glyph. They're going to turn it into a 5/4. Okay. Yeah, well, we're definitely going to keep Quintorius alive here. Again, the 3/2 is free anyways. Wow, that Abrade is a nasty draw, isn't it? Right, make another 3/2. I guess we'll just Abrade that thing, even though it lets them discover 3. They were going to be able to do that anyways, right? That's fine. So there's the Discover 3. They hit a Tarian's Journal. Sack another artifact or creature, draw a card, activate only as a sorcery, discard your hand, transform it. Okay. And it turns into the Tomb of Aklazatz. You may cast a creature from your graveyard this turn. If you do, it enters the battlefield with a finality counter. Sure. We have a Braid, so we can kill it in response if they try to get cute. They're exiling my frog. That's kind of crazy. Okay, let's kill their journal in response. 5 mana sorcery. It's removal, but it's a little bit dirtily. I guess if they have deadweight, they get me. Maybe I should have still killed the Necro Sage. This ended up working out, though. Mountain off the top would be nasty. So they have a map token, they're gonna explore, and we know that they put something on top. That's not bad. Alright, make a 3/2. You know what I'm gonna do here? I think I'm actually gonna cycle my 6/5 and keep the nurturing bristleback. Because that'll give us 2 creatures if we draw a land. Alright, when this enters the battlefield, if you control an artifact, tap target artifact. Oh, they don't have an artifact. They didn't get the ability. Whoopsies. I think that was a small mistake on their part. They probably thought they could tap something, eh? Yeah, I mean, this is where Quintorius just takes over. They might have the +2/+0 return a creature card, but that's a token, so it's not going to come back. They did, exactly. I already know the tricks in the format. Fungal Fortitude. And there's the land. All right. Yeah, I mean, Planeswalkers that protect themselves with the uptick. Pretty freaking good. Rude Rage Mycoid. Beginning of your end step, if you descended, you make a 1/1. Okay, that's irrelevant. Just keep making tokens. This Tendril of the Myco Tyrant is super good too, huh? Oh, they're just off it. They're going to take lethal. Okay. GG's. Our deck's great. I mean, Quintorius ran over that freaking game. We didn't even get the trigger of the exile effect or whatever. We just... A free 3-2 every single turn. Like, come on. Maybe Frog was actually the MVP there. Either way. We got some bombs, that's for sure. Yeah, that hand's really good. Ideally, we have turn 2 Frog, turn 3 Axejaw, and then turn 4 Quintorius. GG. Still don't know how I rate this Seeker of Sunlight. It's probably not that good. Again, it is a continuous source of advantage mana sink, but I guess another issue with it is that it's only sorcery speed that you can activate that, you know? Oh wow, we can actually go Pugnacious next turn with the Axejaw the following turn. And the opponent is just on a super slow hand. Oh my lord, what are these cards? Okay, I haven't seen this. Nikenzil Current Conductor. Whenever a creature you control explores a land, you may put a land from your hand on the battlefield tapped. Whenever a creature you control explores a non-land, put a 1/1 counter on it. And they took it, alright. Let's go double spell here so that when we can Quintorius next turn, we have extra bodies to defend. Or I could just get aggro. I could play the Axejaw and attack with the Pugnacious. 3 mana 6/6. Power creep. At least it's a rare. I mean, I'm just gonna get the Planeswalker online. Ooh, I've seen this card once before. It's really good. If a creature you control would explore, instead you scry one, then that creature explores. When it enters the battlefield, target creature you control explores. When a land enters the battlefield under your control, if you control 7 or more lands, you transform it. Look at that. Nice value there for them. This isn't a dinosaur, is it? No, it's a spirit. What did they keep? They kept a 6 mana 7/7 Scry 2. Hard to block. Alright, more Explore. So they get to Scry first. Deep Fathom Echo. 4 mana 4/4 at the beginning of combat. It explores, then you may have it become a copy of another creature you control until end of turn. Jeez, they have a really cool Explore deck, don't they? What can we do here? Guess let's play a dino. Oh, let's keep that. Attack for 6. Because this is only a 2-drop, so when we shuffle that back in, they only get to discover for 2. Alright, at the beginning of combat, explore! And they have a punch. That's actually not good for them here. Reason. Oh, they copied their legendary! Whoopsies. Well, that was a big mistake on their part. They just messed up real bad. Because now we're going to draw this card. We're going to Justice it the 6/7 away. They get to discover for only 2. Return target creature to its owner's hand if it was tapped. Make a map. Yeah, that's not good enough. Then we have this to shoot the River Herald. Are they just dead? They're just dead. 3 mana 6/6s. Planeswalkers that make creatures with upticks. You know, sometimes when you open bombs, and it feels great. Remember, everybody's going to be making mistakes in this format. Nobody knows what the cards do. I'm sure I've made a ton of mistakes already. So, this is a learning process for sure. That's going to be a mulligan, even though we have 2 removal spells. Hand's pretty bad. Okay, we can work with this. We need to draw a frog, but I'm sure that's going to be easy because we've got 2 in the deck. Simply draw the frog. Not quite. I think we will be land cycling this end of turn. Hey, cheater. Because if I brick on lands, we want to go minecart into the surveyor without necessitating us cycling and missing, but turns out we're just drawing the lands ourselves. 3/2 flyer that makes a 1/1 for 4, not bad. Alright, so we can go grab one of our tap caves. Crew here, attack and make a treasure. I'm hoping they trade with their flyer. I'm hoping they get scared of our minecart continuously making treasure. Because Quintorius, not great versus the flyer here. I guess the Dart Frog does reach. Which mana do I have next turn? 5, 6, 7. Not quite good enough. I mean, we can play the Frog and Quintorius, but this is 2 mana to activate the Death Touch on the flyer. Okay, cycle their Dino, go grab another forest. Destroy an artifact or enchantment. Okay, my vehicle has died. Not attacking with the frog. It's a good draw. Why are they not attacking with frog? I don't know. I think I'm okay running Quintorius out here without too much protection. If they can add 2 points of damage, they can kill Quintorius. I think I'm not chumping with my frog should the Cloud Guard attack here. Nice, did not die. Alright, that's big. That's really big for us. Guardian of the Great Door, 4/4. Alright. So make a token. Shoot their 4/4. Attack for 6. Keep the frog up to block the Cloud Guard. And if they kill my frog, that's fine. Quintorius has already done the work. Nice. Well, this looks good for us. Very promising. And even if they kill my frog after blocks are declared, that's not good. Because Quintorius lives, and we get to activate again. That's beautiful. So even if I draw a land next turn, we can either activate Discover, or we can pop that. Oh, okay. That's a little bit annoying, I guess. Yeah, let's go for the Discover 4 here. Okay, 2 damage was good. Oh, that kills them. It's from exile. Oh! I forgot Discover with Quintorius. I kill their blocker, I drain them for 2, I hit them for 6. The hidden text. I completely forgot about that. Okay. Wow. Inadvertently made the great play. 5-0 now. It's easy. You just draw Quintorius every time, and you cast it every time, and your opponent can't kill it every time. That's magic, baby. Well, it looks like there aren't too many people playing sealed right now, as we just got another mirror match. Or rather, we are playing against the same opponent again. This hand's a little bit awkward, but it's a keeper for sure. Because we do have a Mountain Cycler here and a Treasure. But we don't really have the cards we're looking for. I'm not going to play the Tendril. I think we're just going to land cycle end of turn here. We might want to hold the Tendril for later on, right? So I guess we know a lot of their deck, and maybe it's okay to run out the Tendril, but... I'm going to just play it a little bit conservatively. Okay, they're going to cycle their Dino. All the land cyclers, man. A format with land cyclers is generally a format I've enjoyed. I think this is going to go down as a pretty good format. Now, obviously this is day -1, and I've hardly played anything, but that looks like a pretty good target for a Rock Slide. Bashing Bronted on reprint, really good in this format. It's just good stat-wise by itself already, and then of course there are so many artifacts and enchantments. Okay. The Reverse Froggy. That's a nice hit. Let's kill their frog. And I guess I'll play the Tendril now. So once we get to 7 mana, we can start making lands 7/7s. This is a really strong late game card for sure. And I mean, it's a 2/2 for 2 early on. Yeah, they just immediately arrested it, so I can't activate the ability anymore. Killing that, I don't know if that was good. Oh, we drew the nuts. All right, I forgot. We also have this card in our deck. Ocher Kaslam. Hello, they say. Deepest Growth. So if they don't kill this, it's just going to win the game, basically. And they have to kill it by not killing it, if that makes sense. And they didn't, so let's connect. Let's hope we hit a land and a creature. I mean, this is insane. Dude, what is this card? What is my deck? What are these draws? I almost feel bad, but this is so gross. This is... They only get to discover for 2 here if I wanted to just kill that like this. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Or hexproof. Yeah, I mean... I kind of feel bad for them, but at the same time, this is just silly. This is just silly. Our deck has insane bombs. We're drawing those insane bombs. And now we are 6-0. Yesterday's video was a 7-0. We are well on our way to another run. Actually, the video before that was a 7-1. So, I mean, again, this is an early access event. But we are opening well. We are playing okay. And more importantly, we are drawing well. All right, on to game, and hopefully our last, number 7. We are on the play. Man, one of our forest cyclers or a forest in this hand's amazing with turn 3 Hammer Skull into turn 4 Axe Jaw, but we're gonna mulligan down to 6. Oh, that hand's not great. We're not going to go down to 5, but it's not that good. We're going to pitch the Dino Automaton here. Just a sorcery, that is. Okay. Let's draw Frog. It all starts with Frog. Oh, that's not bad. Treasure will allow us to play a 4-drop here on turn 3. Oh, they have the Schooner! That card is also insane. So I need to play the Axe Jaw here to potentially threaten the Schooner. Schooner is a 2-mana 3/4 vehicle with crew 1 that, when it attacks, it explores the creature that crewed it, and then they played another rare! Rare into rare here! What on earth? Speaking of sick draws, oh my god. So this is a 2/3 flying ward 1 that turns a creature or an artifact into a treasure until that leaves the battlefield. That's painful. Right side, I guess I can abrade the Schooner now. Well, I had to go and jinx it, didn't I? Just had to go and say we are drawing the nuts. If we can find another dinosaur with 4 more power, we can chomp on their Larcenist. Oh, well. Can't quite play that. I could play it out, rather, but I don't think we're supposed to there. Kite Sail Larcenist. Man, brutal. Turn 2 rare into turn 3 rare. Gonna be hard to beat. Sage of Days. 3 mana, 3/2. ETB, look at the top 3 of your library. Put one of those. You may put one of those on top of your library. Put the rest in your graveyard. So, good for the descend mechanics. Explorer's Cache. I actually like that card quite a bit. Tradesies. Whenever you discover, discover again, huh? Well, I guess I should just chomp on the Sage at this point. Just gonna get soloed by that flyer, though. Feels bad. Turn up to 1 permanent from your graveyard to your hand, discover 4, and they hit an Axe Jaw. Alright. They drew a land off of that. I assume they're going to put the counter on the flyer, go for the 2-turn clock, right? Yep. Love it. Good play. So I kind of have to go Quintorius here into discover 4 twice, and then I get a drain. So Dino. Hey, Frog can block. Double drain again. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna get frisky and attack too. Well, that was one way to start coming back. Ah, boo. I guess they kill the... Do they go face? Oh, interesting. Okay. I think that was wrong because I have buried treasure in my graveyard. I hope they just play out the Schooner. Oh my gosh, we might win this game now. I think the opponent just made a huge mistake. I can also kill their flyer with that, but doesn't it make more sense to gain 4 and double discover for 5? Absolutely. Oh my god, it's chaining! Oh wait, no, that only triggers once, but still. Let's grab the tendril here. Okay. This is kind of insane, actually. Drain. Sadly, 2 damage here doesn't quite kill anything. Oh, to any target. Oh, I can shoot their face. Oh my god, I can almost kill them this turn. That's nuts. I can put them to 2 this turn. Dude, this Curator of Sun's Creation actually OP, huh? Distribute... Uh-oh. They can put me to 2 here. Oh god, am I dead? Nope, that doesn't kill me. I think we just won. Holy crap. The Quintorius with the Curator. Absolutely disgusting. Wait, what? What is going on here? This is just them conceding, basically, I guess? Okay. How on earth did we pull this off? That is insane. Absolutely insane. We can double discover here again, too, for the Quintorius value, because why not? Oh my gosh. This was so cool. This was so cool! Dude, Quintorius! How? That was amazing. Holy... Somebody has to go back and count how much drain we got from Quintorius. It had to be 12 or something. 12 damage to them and 12 life to us. Minimum. Plus the Curator doubling that, that's another 7-0. Back-to-back 7-0s and a 7-1 before that. What a freaking card, dude. Can you remember? I was about to not run this card until I realized how much Discover we had. Let's double check again. 1, 2, 3, 4... 4? No, we had to have more. 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. Bomb, draw them, win. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, because I certainly did. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.